The Prince of Mercy. Long ago, in a quiet little village, a poor farmer and his wife lived a life of toil. Day after day, they worked under the burning sun, yet their harvests were meager, and their hearts were heavy, for they had no child. One stormy night, the farmer heard the cry of an infant near the fields. Following the sound, he discovered a tiny baby boy wrapped in cloth, shivering in the rain. With trembling hands, he lifted the child and carried him home. His wife, though shocked, wept with joy. "Perhaps the heavens have sent us this blessing," she whispered. From that night, the boy became their son. The boy who brought life. The child grew into a strong and gentle young man. He worked harder than anyone else, never complaining, never asking for reward. Soon, the couple's land began to thrive. Crops grew taller, grain heavier, harvests richer. But instead of celebrating him, the villagers grew envious. Whispers spread. Some said he uses tricks. Others mocked him, and some even ruined his tools or trampled his fields. Yet the young farmer endured everything, in silence. His patience was his shield, his kindness his answer. The year of hunger. Then came the floods. The river burst its banks, drowning every field. Hunger swept through the village. Children cried, and families despaired. Only the young man had grain left, stored with care. At night, when all slept, he quietly placed food at each doorstep. In the morning, villagers found meals waiting, though no one knew who had saved them. By day, they still insulted him. By night, his hands fed them. The truth revealed. One evening, an old villager who had watched him in secret stood before the people. "You shame him," the elder cried, "but it is he who has fed you in secret. Without him, many of you would not be alive." Silence fell. Faces lowered in shame. For the first time, they saw the young man not with jealousy, but with guilt. That very night, riders bearing the royal seal arrived. They spoke of the king and queen who had lost their infant son years ago during a terrible storm. Clues had led them here. When the guards looked upon the young farmer, they saw the mark of birth upon him, the very mark of the missing prince. The truth could no longer be hidden. The boy raised in poverty was the lost heir. The prince's choice. The king and queen rushed to embrace him, their tears flowing freely. The villagers trembled, fearing punishment. The king, furious at their cruelty, ordered soldiers to act. But the young man fell to his knees. "Father, mother," he pleaded, "I forgave them long ago. How can I harm them now? Let mercy reign where hatred once grew." The king and queen, moved by his words, relented. The villagers wept, grateful yet humbled. That day, the young man was not only the kingdom's heir, but remembered forever as the Prince of Mercy. His adopted parents were honored in the palace, and his story lived on to remind all. Storms of jealousy and cruelty may rise, but they always pass. What endures is kindness, the seed that grows into light, hope, and love.